favorite shot of the movie? Like, pause it. Mine is like when he's walking and the sandworm comes out behind him. That shit was
Spoiler
badass.
alerts, by the way. Spoiler alerts, by the way, for
Yeah.
this next segment.
Yeah.
Um, the sandworm. My favorite. Like,
Like
if I
like
could
when he was
pause
like
the movie at
walking.
any point, I don't know. I'm
Hmm.
trying to be original. I'm not trying to say like when he's
I
walking
want
up
to.
and everyone's like huddling or like huddling around
I
him.
would say the one of the cool shots is like him going up against Fade,
Fade, yeah.
Fido, Fade. Yeah, the shot where they're like holding up their daggers
Hmm.
like a silhouette.
Dude,
That's a cool shot.
I think it's when he fully like gains control of the sandworm. When he starts fully riding the sandworm. I think that's
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite
right.
part to like pause on.
That's like my favorite part to watch. I think
It's
besides
very
that
cool because
fight.
I love the part how he's like, "Don't show off. Like, we know you're brave. We know
Hmm.
you're amazing. You don't
Nothing
need to show
fancy.
off." He
Oh
had
like
no say in what happened. He was like, "Not that big of a sandworm." Bro called it the biggest one. It was awesome.
my favorite shot was like when he was talking to that one guy in that the big speech. He's like, you think you could be the one? Like he was
Wait,
like
refresh my
kneeling or something.
kneeling. Wait, is
Yeah.
this farther in the
When he was
movie
talking to
or
when he was talking to like everybody. Like
when?
your
Oh,
mother's warned you
Oh
about
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. When he was like telling everybody like you
Yeah.
dream about hurting people and you secretly enjoy it, like that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was sick. That was dope. And he because they were all like, um, he was like, you have to kill me and take my place to speak here because you're not allowed to speak. He just said, fuck that. Like you
finally.
think you could take me? This whole room couldn't take me. They all stand
Hmm.
Yeah.
against him and he starts pointing out like shit that happened before he was even on the planet. And they were like,
Yo,
"Oh." But
there.
Telling
Right.
that one guy, you think you could be the one?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the meme of him now.
Yeah. I do got to say I I understand the black and white part because it was like the black moon or whatever.
That's
Wasn't
cool.
it the black moon?
Yeah, Black Moon.
But some of the shots were like I feel like they could have done something cool where like they walk into a building so then the black and white kind of like fades off and like shows color. They kind of did it when he went to
And then went back.
the yeah, when he went back inside to like to the
Hmm.
tank of whatever. I was about to say back to tank, but the healing tank that he goes in or tub. I feel like they could have done something cool with like the lighting shifting or something, but maybe that could have been like way too hard. But
Kind of like what they did. I think tried doing with Love and Thunder and that one planet.
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was definitely better than Love and Thunder's like black and white filter ish, even though the lightning was blue, which was cool.
Yeah.
But something crazy about that is Dune had a smaller budget than She-Hulk.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like only like 150 mil, right? 190.
It's definitely better than She-Hulk.
She-Hulk or Dune?
Dune was like 190, 150.
Like 100%. You have it up?
That's what I think. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
okay, okay, okay. 190, yeah.
Yeah.
190. And then She-Hulk had I think it was like 225.
Yeah, that's kind of
Which is
That's
it's
insane.
crazy, dude.
Well,
Dune was amazing. Top
yeah.
5 movies.
Timothy Chalamet said something along the lines of like how they filmed the sandworm scene. They literally threw like an industrial fan in front of him and put a bunch
Yeah.
of sand. So everything was practical.
But like there was like an actual like sandworm part in front of him or whatever.
Yeah, there was probably like a full on like sandworm, not like skeleton, but like half of it or something. Just kind of like, yeah, back of it. And then the fan was like attached to the front, I'm assuming, and they just kind of like chuck sand in front of the fan, which I think is
Yeah.
cool. I think that's awesome.
And another thing about the movies, the Dune movies, they kind of like they made the actual like ships, but they like scanned it in for their CGI, so that way they just placed it like they're actually made.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean
Like
actually made? Like
their ships, like the fire the fly
Yeah, yeah,
ships.
yeah.
Yeah, they made those. They're actually like they built those. That's now and then
Like
they
to scale?
scanned it. Yeah, to scale,
Wow.
scanned that shit, and then they put it into the film.
That is impressive. That is awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that idea.
Something
That
like
was cool.
that, if
That
that
was
existed in real life, those things are so dope looking.
they're badass. Oh my god!
What are
Speaking
they
of Dune,
called?
I can't wait for the. I forgot what they're called too. They're more of a. I think in the books, from what I remember, they're different. They're like different shapes, but the director, or the person that is making these movies, went and was like they didn't want like I don't know, they want the ship to be cool, so they were asking their mom or something about it, and they were asking about what type of designs that she wanted,
Huh?
and she liked the dragonfly look.
Yeah, it's called the ornithopter.
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 Yeah.
Which
Interesting.
you sent me a TikTok. They had like a free update on Flight Simulator
Yeah,
where you
that
could
was cool.
like, yeah, that's really dope for like people that have like the
Honestly, I wanted to
full.
get Flight Simulator.
Yeah, then you have to buy like the whole setup to actually
I
like
don't.
feel it, but you could do controller.
Yeah, and what's cool in the flight simulator thing is like how they did in the first movie. They just dropped.
Yeah, dude. And then the G's. Did you see the part where he like got G's and was like about to pass out? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
sick. That was really cool.
sick.
And then
They need to do that with the Dune game, the Dune
yeah,
Awakening game.
yeah. The only thing
Be
I'm a
terrible.
little confused about is vehicles being in the game, like ground vehicles.
Yeah, it looks like they're like hover type of like
I thought they were tracked,
snowmobile.
like snowmobile type
Oh,
tracks.
maybe. I thought they were like hover type stuff.
Cause
But it could
I know in the books that they don't there are like land vehicles like that, but they don't last long because we've seen the sand it like tears through
be
metal and shit. So it just ruins every sort of thing. Um but yeah, I'm interested to see that and I'm very excited to play that game. That game looks very fun.
it's like a
Um
multiplayer survivor game, and you
yeah.
make your own base.
Yeah, I hope
If
they
you
take
have,
their time with it, but I really want it, you know.
yeah,
I
exactly.
hope betas start opening up because I know PC betas are open right now or alphas.
You can wish list it. That's all.
Yeah. There's no release date, no price, nothing yet.
Yeah,
Do we know who's
but I see
developing it?
I forgot the name of it, but they have their own TikTok page for that game actually,
Oh, snap.
and they just been posting like little like updates on it. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. We've been playing a lot of Helldivers and we think that it would be very cool if they did like a collaboration with Dune so you can go on like the planet Arrakis and have either just sandworms or just keep the original bug creatures. That would be sick.
Yeah,
That would be very cool. I also think they should add like dog fights to Helldivers at some point.
the developer I've never
Dogfight.
heard of them actually is
Dog like
Fun
ships.
Funcom.
Like PvP or
Yeah. Well, kinda like NPC
I don't think.
versus because the automatons
Yeah.
can technically it could be
They're
like a
adding a
Clone Wars
new.
type shit.
I think they're adding like a third enemy type at some point too,
Mm.
from what I've heard.
Oh yeah,
But
there they are.
the developer for the Dune Awakening game, I never heard of them, but they're called Funcom.
Okay.
I don't know what games they've made. They made Metal Hellsinger,
I don't know that.
Conan Exile.
I already
Oh
caught on
yes,
Excel.
yes, yeah,
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 I
yeah,
heard of that
yeah.
one.
That game's
Yeah,
that game's pretty fun, actually.
I never played it, but
I heard of
the
it.
Dune game looks so fun. They have like a bunch of TikToks already up,
Oh
like
yeah,
what type
I'm
like
excited.
they have gameplay and stuff on here. So it looks
It's
pretty
it's
damn
what they should do with like a Star Wars game in reality.
literally. I'm sad about that damn Mandalorian game.
That got canceled?
Yeah.
So dumb. So dumb. But at least we have part 3 for Jedi Fallen Order coming out instead
Mm.
or alongside with it.
What would you give rate Dune Part 2 though? Since we're still
Oh shit, dude.
9.9.
9.9. Pretty close
I don't
to
want to
10.
give it a
Basically,
10 because I feel I know
hard to give it.
I'm really trying to figure out if there was a part in the movie where I was like,
I enjoyed it all.
it's always just like
Everyone did.
it's like a recurring theme with like the
People
Dune
don't-
movies I've seen that like the last like hour is the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah. It builds up though. I feel like this one has a lot more going on, whereas this first one it took a little bit. It took a little.
Yeah.
I like the first one a lot.
I'm gonna say
But the first one-
9.
I'm gonna
9.
watch it again.
I'm gonna say
I'm
9.
gonna watch it again. So I'll know
Yeah.
for sure. But I'm gonna say 9 for right now.
I'm
But
gonna say 9. I think 9's a good.
everyone likes it. Everyone likes it.
People don't
really
like
love
that
it.
Christopher Walken's in it. I don't know
Oh,
Why?
Chris-
Does it like
Uh-huh.
bring them out of the immersion type thing?
Because he's just like Christopher Walken.
That's why. Okay, so it's like the same for like Borderlands. Have you guys seen that trailer yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good. I'm gonna watch it.
The Kevin Hart thing throws me off, so I get it. I get it with the Christopher Walken thing. It's like I can't see Kevin Hart in a franchise, you know? Like if they
Yeah.
added Kevin Hart to the MCU, I'd be like, that's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's not a
I
Kevin-
didn't mind the
that's Kevin Hart.
Christopher Walken.
I didn't mind that at
No.
all. No, he was great.
I was
Yeah,
like, oh. I
didn't
saw him.
mind
I was
either.
like, when I saw him, I was like, oh,
I
he's
forgot
in
his
this.
name. Yeah, I forgot his name, but I was like, oh, he's in this movie. In
I haven't
theaters.
seen him in anything in a hot minute.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh, spoilers, heavy spoilers right now. Anya Taylor-Joy being the
the daughter.
daughter is awesome.
I kind of expected
Because
it.
they already have the cast.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
kind of expected it to be honest, because she was like a secret casting.
I did not know
Right.
about that. I literally
she was
went
like a
into
top-
Dune Part 2 just knowing Dune Part 1 and that's it. I didn't watch any
Yeah.
interviews, nothing.
Yeah, that's all I knew about the movie. Was like she was like a secret casting. I was like, oh, I wonder who's she gonna play.
Yeah. So
And I saw like the lady was pregnant. I was like, oh,
yeah, it's very cool. There's got to be either they're going to continue this franchise for a very, very long time,
they
or
could too.
there's
The story's crazy in the book.
oh yeah, the story goes far, especially after
This could be like the new Star Wars, honestly.
Paul.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Paul
especially after
apparently-
Paul dies. Yeah,
Yeah. Spoiler if you haven't read the books or anything like that, but like.
I mean everyone
Paul says-
dies, but yeah,
Yeah, and Paul basically becomes Darth Vader, and apparently he kills like billions.
yeah. In the books, yes. It's so funny
So-
how people are comparing Dune and Star Wars. They're like Star Wars and Dune copied Star Wars. It's like Star Wars actually
It's the other way
copied
around.
Dune back in the yeah. Took inspiration. That's why there's such thing as spice runners in Star Wars and spice and Dune. And
Yep.
literally Paul is Anakin, but Anakin is a little bit cooler.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
that is true.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit.
tad. So far. They could
And then the
They
voice
could kick
is
it
the
up.
Force.
yeah, the voice is the Force. It's pretty the same.
Silence.
Yeah. Yeah. That was sick when he told that girl to silence. Because that's what
Yep.
she told him to silence in the first movie. So he was like, got his get back.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Austin
I'm
Butler
excited
was
for
pretty
part
good too.
yeah,
Austin Butler was amazing, dude. Amazing, yeah. Yeah, Paul
He was
just
a really
stood
good-
on business after he drank the forbidden waters.
Oh yeah.
He just
He said, "I'll take Florence Pugh instead."
yeah, yeah. He said, "I will love you until I can no longer breathe," and then turned around and said, "You, I'll take your daughter. I'll take your daughter in hand of marriage. You know what? Right in front of my girlfriend. Cause why not?
Did he say like he was using take her hand?
Yeah, take her hand in marriage.
Yeah.
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 But like, it's so funny because we're gonna watch part 3 and part whatever afterwards, and we're gonna be like, Paul's gonna do some horrible shit,
Crazy.
horrible crazy shit. But for him, it's gonna be the best outcome because he can see into the future and visions and stuff and make it go this way. So for him, it's literally gonna be the best outcome. But to other people's point of view, he's gonna look like
It's gonna be bad.
insane or crazy.
Yeah.
and probably to us at some point we're gonna be like, whoa, type shit, like don't do that, or why did you do that? So I'm excited for that part of Dune that we're going to see.
Dude, that movie was so good. I watched like the first trailer and that's it. Didn't watch anything else after that.
Yep. And then I rewatched part 1 before I went to go see part 2. So that helped a lot.
Part 1 is more of a movie to, like, I guess,
set it up.
It's like
set it up. It's good by itself, but it makes it better if you're gonna watch the second one.
Yes.
Right after.
Yes.
It's like an appetizer, you know.
Yeah, it's like an introduction to the whole to the characters and then the world that you will see later on in the movies.
Yes.
Because like it introduces you to Arrakis, but then in part 2 it really gets down to the deep ends of Arrakis.
And then I feel like they're gonna, I don't know if they did this in the books or whatever, but maybe they go out to the other planets.
I think that's what they're doing in part 3. I think that's what they're doing. Because they enter the ships, remember? At the end.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna go back to Caledon? His home planet?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see that.
Didn't he also have a vision in the first movie where he's like in gold armor?
The armor looks badass, but yes, yeah.
I hope we see that at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope they're gonna upgrade their armors because they got everything now.
Yeah, because we'll see. I wonder if we'll see visions that won't come true. Because
that's what I'm thinking, because we didn't get that in the first movie. So
yeah,
I wonder...
we got a vision of him being stabbed by Chani and then someone else.
The guy who was fighting.
Yes, the guy that he was fighting. So maybe he saw like different outcomes and realized that like, oh, this is how I beat this. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but that fade fight,
that was crazy.
That choreography was insane, and that like
the arena fight was pretty sick too.
Boom, and he's like,
that arena was pretty cool.
Yeah. When they were like that prisoner's not drugged. It was kind of crazy that they were all part of House of Atreides, though.
Yeah,
they were like the last remaining.
Yeah, and then he went to his like his uncle. I think that's his name.
Yeah,
or not his name, but that's what he used to. He was like, I ought to drown you for that.
Yeah,
he was like, yeah, your birthday, that's your gift.
Yeah, literally. It was.
He's like, why?
So I got a question. For the future of Dune. After part 3, are we thinking there's going to be a part 4?
Oh, most definitely.
I think so.
Or do we think there's going to be like a spin-off TV show, or maybe a spin-off movie? I would not want a TV show.
No, TV shows are
because
they're not going to make their money back because people are going to be pirating it.
I think this is going to be this day and age's like Star Wars Clone Wars type beat. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe even the original trilogy, because this story is so deep and it's just going on the cusp.
Yeah, because this just started and it's not really like it's not at the crazy climax stuff even yet.
No, not even close. Not even close. The shit that happens in the books is wild.
I need to read the books. I want to read the books after these movies, actually.
I remember reading them in high school. I remember reading one. I don't remember how many there are.
In middle school.
You read the first one in middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting them and just reading them.
I mean, if you want, but they've definitely gone off the rails of the books, and they said they're going to continue to go off of books based off, because they don't want the story to be kind of ruined.
Exactly.
Because spoiler alert, in the books in Dune 1, the guy that he kills near the end, Paul gets his wife and kid in the book, like he is now the husband of that wife and kid. So that didn't happen. I was expecting that to happen in part 2, but it didn't. So there's kind of a spot to show you that they're not going to go fully with the books.
Yeah,
but
which I don't mind.
I don't mind it at all. They're killing it right now.
Yeah, keep the main parts from the books in it, though. Obviously,
some cool parts. Yeah.
Okay. Sam Raimi reportedly said there's a chance for Spider-Man 4 hope happening simply because he has the same desire as we do.
Mhm.
If it happens, it will be at the right time. Hopefully.
Yeah, and there was something with
Yep.
Thomas Hayden Church saying he's heard rumors that they're working, or there's rumors that they're gonna do a Spider-Man 4 at some point here.
Mhm.
So it seems like it could happen.
Mhm.
Maybe. I hope.
If it is to happen, it will be at the right time. I think the right time.
I don't know about before Secret Wars. I think, but at the same time,
Maybe
I don't know.
maybe before Secret Wars, honestly,
Maybe
because they
before,
could
And you
tie
know
it
how like
in.
everybody's talking about like Spider-Man 4 because of Tom's Spider-Man 4? You think do you think it's gonna be Toby's Spider-Man 4 instead?
Wait.
No. No.
Remember? No, remember the rumors about fucking Venom 3 retconning Spider-Man 3?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they do like a redo of Spider-Man 3 kind of ish with Tom Hardy's Venom and and then Tobey Maguire. I don't know.
That would
This is
be
my thing.
interesting if they went with that route.
Instead of
Tom
Andrew,
Hardy's
which we
Spider-Man
all
gets sent
think,
to Raimi's verse.
yeah, which
That would be
would retcon it.
interesting.
Like you again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally. That would be weird. I didn't even think about
that'd
that.
be. I was like, wait a second, that rumor from a while ago,
Yeah,
and then retconning Spider-Man 3 because there was rumors about Venom 3 being like a multiverse type of thing too,
it's probably gonna, knowing Sony. Yeah, it's probably gonna be multiverse. Which,
especially after.
No way home.
yeah.
No Way Home.
Speaking of Sony and multiversal movies,
Hmm,
Dakota
that
Johnson has
was.
spoken up about Madam Web again. Said she'll never be in a movie like that again. It was definitely an experience for me to make that movie. I probably will never do anything like it again because I don't make sense in that world. I still have yet to see the movie. So.
And it was ass. Don't watch it. And also the people that made the Madam Web movie is mad at Dakota Johnson for not taking responsibility of that movie, I guess, because she said she hasn't even seen the movie yet,
Oh
so
well,
she
you
doesn't
need
even
to
know how bad it is.
Wait,
go check and
Sony's
watch it.
getting mad at
Dakota Johnson for basically
No,
not
for
taking
following a script?
responsibility of the movie. Yeah,
What the
how's it?
what?
That's the writer's fault,
Yeah,
honestly.
actually,
writers, writers, and the visual. I mean,
I lost hope. I lost hope for anyone, for anyone in that movie when Sydney Sweeney had to tell the stunt guy that her character needs to like hang upside down a lot.
only one time. Only happened one time in a 2-minute shot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Also, since we were talking about Venom, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is reportedly heavily rumored to appear in Sony's Venom 3.
that would be cool. Oh, hmm.
I
Like I
don't
said,
know.
multiverse,
And then,
multiverse.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently, kind of sucks, but Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige plan is to have Daredevil appear in Spider-Man 4, but not as a mentor, like many have stated. Marvel wants Spider-Man and Daredevil to be seen as equals and just two vigilantes coming together to do good and stop the violence in NYC, while perhaps making a brotherly bond along the way.
Yeah.
But it's also going to be a middle ground that would let Spider-Man 4 feature both a street level story and a multiversal story.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but
I
like
yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna do that because that's a lot going on. You got the
it could
Kingpin storyline with Mayor.
Yeah.
it
That's
could I mean it could lead into like Secret Wars because you know like Toby's rumored to be in it
yeah,
yeah.
but
And
then
like
like
Andrew.
that's like I said, I feel like the Kingpin, like him being Mayor, is a big story, and that
Alone.
gonna cram. They're gonna
Yeah.
cram
That's
too
like a
much into the
whole
movie.
thing where
I feel like because like
vigilantism is
for
outlawed.
the multiverse part, it'll be like an ending credit part maybe
Something
Yeah,
instead of
either
like a
that or like some sort like Miles appears out of somewhere. Like Miles Spider-Man appears out of somewhere at the end
all
of the
right,
movie.
that would be cool. That would be cool. But they're making it seem like they're gonna have like equal parts. So like half of it's gonna be like street level, the other half is gonna be multiverse, which would not make
not really.
sense.
I mean
But you
they could
also you made a really good point the other day, Bully. You said something about maybe the Sony multiversal villains like Vulture, you know how he came from the
Yeah.
MCU to
Mm-hmm.
back here. He could come
Yeah.
back with Sonyverse tech because we saw that his
Yeah.
suit was different in Morbius, and he could come back with
The Sinister Six
six of the
Yeah.
Sony, I guess, and then
with
recruit Matt Gargan in prison in the MCU for Scorpion.
Mm.
So that could be like
that.
their
That
middle
would be cool.
ground. That would work, but like sending in, if they send in Toby or Andrew in this next one,
That'd be
It,
kind of like
it should be at an after credit for Secret Wars. Honestly,
yeah,
it shouldn't be in the movie.
something like
yeah,
that.
it'd be like, hey guys,
Yeah,
something.
something,
I don't know.
something, or just like
Like, what are
their
you guys
point of
doing
view of
here?
like a portal or something, or like their world
Yeah.
collapsing in front of them or something,
Yeah,
or colliding with
and if,
another world.
and if
Like
they do
like
spend more, then that can also help with.
Yeah,
we could get like a Last Stand Tubby movie.
Yeah,
that would be sick. That would be dope.
that'd be crazy.
Also, Andrew Garfield will reportedly continue the story of his Peter Parker Spider-Man, but the chances of him getting a solo film is very minimal.
Yeah. So he is getting more of his
We're
Spider-Man
gonna
footage
see
now.
more of Andrew's Spider-Man at some point. Don't know.
Who's getting like a Henry Cavill treatment?
Kind
Most
of.
likely.
Yeah. He's like hired but fired at the same time. Like he's hired, but he's not a main
Like he's
factor.
not gonna get his own solo movie because
Yeah.
he's just gonna be like in like Justice League basically.
Basically.
Like
Probably
cameos.
Venom 3 is probably what they're gonna do, honestly. And then Secret Wars, and then
It sounds like you're gonna add like multiple, like all three of them, maybe somehow into Venom 3. But
maybe Craven somehow mixes in the bunch with Tasm.
I feel
I
like
don't
I
know.
feel like I feel like
I feel like
Craven shouldn't be in the
Because cross
because
species genetics, we see that the rhino injects himself, and it's not like a
yeah.
metal suit. It's literally a mutant rhino person man
Mhm.
thing. So
it's true.
could be
That is
something
very
along
true.
the lines of the lizard, you know.
That
But
is true.
I also don't have hope for Craven, but we'll see.
Yeah, me either. I'm excited just because it's rated R. That's the like only reason.
I forget that it's rated R.
I did too until you just said that.
Yeah, I that's the only reason why I have very little.
It's
very
sad
little.
because after playing Spider-Man 2, the game,
It was so
how are
good.
you
in
gonna
that.
beat a video game character like that? That Craven
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking Craven's dad looks more like Craven than Craven does.
And sounds like him.
Sounds like Craven.
It sounds like him.
Yeah.
Looks and sounds like it.
I thought Craven was talking in that trailer.
I did
Literally.
too, and I was like,
I was
no
like-
way. They're
And then-
cooking.
And
Or putting
Yeah,
an
and
Austin
then-
Butler.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, literally.
only. Hopefully, like he develops in like near the end of it, but at the again, that wouldn't make sense.
Isn't he gonna be an animal
He's
lover
interesting.
too? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently because they're butchering like animals and stuff, and he's gonna be like, "No, don't do that" or something like that. But then again, at the end of the trailer, we see him with the lion
Yeah.
coat. So again, I don't know.
It's
The
fake
lion
fur.
cut.
It's
He
fake
bought
fur.
that.
Yeah.
He got that at
fake
Rob's.
furs, brothers. It's fake fur.
He walked in. He was like, "I'll take it." The Disney Plus Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series will reportedly have 10 episodes. Each episode will be 30 minutes long.
Not
That's
bad.
not bad.
Not bad.
10 episodes. I
Not
like it.
bad.
I like it.
But again, it's probably, I feel like they probably lost confidence in it since they changed the name of it. Because
Yeah.
it was going to be freshman year, junior year, or freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year.
Yeah.
But now it's just Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, so I think they're only going to do one season instead.
Yeah.
There's not much to
Peacemaker
talk
season
about.
2 begins filming in the summertime.
Yeah, and I saw Holland, James Gunn's wife. Isn't it Jennifer Holland?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
she just posted on Instagram of her like working out for her role and tagged DC official.
Yeah.
So
Which is cool.
very cool. I would love to see her as Black Canary, but too late. She's already
Yeah.
someone else for the Peacemaker series.
Yeah.
Kind of a random thing for Ubisoft to do once again. How did you guys like the Assassin's Creed movie?
I enjoyed it for its own story, but
Is that the one with
with the Magneto actor,
Magneto? I haven't
yeah,
seen that one actually.
I liked it.
Okay.
All right.
They are making a live action Watch Dogs film
Yep.
with
Oh, isn't it?
Sophie Wilde will star in the film.
Like, is she
Yeah,
gonna be the main star or?
Yeah, says Sophie Wilde will star in the film, main star.
interesting.
I think
Which,
it's Ubisoft, so I don't really have high hopes for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
but
very good at video game adaptations.
I like the
yeah,
video
because
games a lot.
weren't they working on a Netflix Assassin's Creed show at one point, and now I haven't heard anything since then. It's been a
I've
long.
never heard
I
anything about that.
I
I've seen
haven't
some
looked at it.
like a long ass time ago about that. I was like, oh, Assassin's
So,
Creed show?
I feel like if you want something to succeed, I feel like you should probably learn from Halo, especially the TV show. If you want fan service, you gotta go with the games.
Yep.
So maybe doing like isn't his name Aiden? Or is it Adrian? Is it Aiden?
Aiden Pierce.
Aiden Pierce, that's what it is. I don't know why I said Adrian. Aiden Pierce, maybe they should do like a younger Aiden Pierce and just kind of tie it
Mm,
with the video game and then make a second
I
one to
really
where
like
it's just kind of
similar to this first one.
yeah, because Uncharted did well, but people really didn't like how the fact that for one it was Tom Holland, and for two it was Nathan Drake not
Different.
really
Yeah.
killing innocent or killing a bunch of people, which was kind of psychotic in a weird way that people want to see a lot of that, which it would probably
Like
have to be
parkour.
rated R.
Yeah.
But yeah, the parkour was a little, yeah, there wasn't very much of that, but hopefully we'll see more of that in the second one. That is confirmed.
The fight scene was pretty cool though.
Yes, that was very cool. But yeah, I'm don't really have hopes for it, especially for like the fan service and stuff, because you're
Yeah.
going with a brand new story, kind of risky. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to video game adaptations, I really don't have high hopes.
yeah, the
Yeah.
best video game adaptation.
Mario.
Uncharted. But that's
I was gonna say
Like live
Sonic,
action.
but
oh Sonic, yeah, that
Sonic is pretty good.
Sonic's pretty damn good.
Except for just like the third one.
video game adaptation. I feel like I'm missing something. I know I'm gonna get flamed. Hold on. Video game adaptations.
Mario.
Yeah,
Uh,
The animated Mario is pretty good. The new one.
Mortal Kombat was alright.
but if you're going, I feel like animation's easy to do really well in.
Oh,
But
lied.
live
Gran,
action,
Lied. Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo.
There we go. Yep,
Yep.
that's the best one. That's the
oh,
best
Gran
one.
Turismo.
Although
That
there
was based on
wasn't
my real
much
life
to
thing.
build off of, but it was very
That,
cool.
that is true. It is just a real life thing, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a video game adaptation. It's a use of a video game, though.
Yeah, they used a video game, but it wasn't like
I don't care. That movie was awesome, and it got rigged. It got robbed.
That is true, though. That is very true.
Kicking it to the DC side, Paul Dano says the Batman wasn't affected by superhero fatigue because it wasn't a real superhero film.
he's not a superhero.
I agree. I 1000% agree. I was just talking to one of my friends from high school about the Batman, how I love this version of Batman because he's not a superhero. He's a vigilante. He's doing it for vengeance in this one, but then at the end he's like, I gotta be something better. I gotta be more than just vengeance. I gotta be hope.
Yep. I'm excited. That's why I'm thinking like they're not gonna do like a big like CGI monster type thing. Like it's not gonna be
It's
Killer
gotta be
Croc
something
or
real.
next
Yeah,
one.
it's gotta be something real.
I like how
Harsh.
realistic it is because also with a lot of people complaining about the like we talked about this I think last episode. Like people not like complaining about him not using a battering
Yep.
as a battering because it's metal, it's not gonna
I
fly
think
around.
they'll develop that in the second one though. Because
I
we
feel like
haven't
they'll
gotten the
somehow do.
cape wingsuit yet, which we will. That will happen. There's no way that won't.
Yeah, because they developed that with the wing, like the
Yes,
wing
he'll do something
glider.
with the cape at some point. It'll like Whether it's him just grabbing it or if it's like clip-ons where he just goes like that or something and it pops out as he's like falling. But
Yeah.
because it's gonna be like a wingsuit type thing. Don't know if it's gonna be fully a wingsuit. It's got to be his cape. It's got to be something where like the cape attaches fully to his back, at like magnetically or something.
And then upgrade the suit, like not have like tactical, like something like Ben Affleck suit.
Yes,
like,
yeah, more agile.
Armor, but...
Yes, yeah,
that'd
more
be sick.
so he can be faster.
I feel like it would. Yeah, I feel like we will, and I feel like we could get like a little tease of that in the Penguin show when that releases because we talked.
Dude,
about this
imagine that's how they do it. They show off his new suit by the end of the Penguin show episode.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
Like
I can kind of see that happening.
Could we also potentially see this Batman be the Batman that rocks the blue and gray for the first time live action?
That'd be sick.
I
think it'd be pretty cool.
I like the Rebirth logo.
But I do think he's gonna stick with the I am the shadows type thing, so he's got to wear black.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see, maybe, because he's Hope now. So.
Yeah,
that is true.
We'll see.
Yeah, especially with the city being flooded and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys? How do you feel about like Batman not killing?
Oh my God! If you're about to talk about
Zack Snyder says Batman is because Batman is.
You're protecting your god in a weird way. Shut up. Thank God you got fired. Oh my goodness. Bro was gonna have Batman kill even more.
Yeah.
He literally, I think it was the quote. I think the quote was telling
Batman shouldn't have like a kill rule.
No, telling me that Batman shouldn't kill makes me want him to kill even more, is what he said.
Oh, that's kind of childish.
Which is crazy. You know how many people would be pissed? You know how people are already pissed at Batman versus Superman deaths? Like, the crate being thrown at that motherfucker's head and exploding on the back of the wall, and people are still like, no, he's alive. No, he's not.
No.
Yeah.
He is dead.
He's blown up fucking trucks with this Batmobile.
Yes, the whole Batmobile sequence, those motherfuckers are dead.
They're not in the
and he just bursted that guy's flamethrower tank when he was saving Martha.
Yes.
Well,
those people are fully dead.
He dying or Martha dying?
True, that is a good point.
I guess, but man, just saying that like Batman shouldn't have a kill rule, like that defeats his whole
number one rule is literally no killing.
That's his whole story.
That's the whole thing about Batman.
Yes, because of his parents. Like,
if you're not gonna get the character right, don't even touch
him. Yeah, exactly. I read that. He was, what was it, Joe Rogan's podcast? Was that on?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, that is insanely like childish and selfish.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for the TikTok comments.
Was doing it better than Zack Snyder.
Oh, speaking of Zack Snyder, actually, you know that Rebel Moon movie that did shit?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Apparently there's a 3-hour cut where it's like rated R and it's crazy.
I'm not watching that.
Shit.
I'm not watching that.
3 hours?
So it's like apparently. So what he did with Netflix is Netflix wanted him to make a PG-13 movie, and so he had to cut out like maybe like an hour or two of the movie because of how crazy.
That's where you go wrong as a director. You can't just film 3 hours of footage and cut stuff.
Yep.
You have to reshoot stuff as well.
That's what he did. He's doing that with Part 2 as well. So he's gonna post at some point. He's gonna also release the.
Homie just releases Snyder cuts for all of his movies, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically what he's doing.
It's like an excuse. It's like a gateway. Yeah, it's like a gateway. It's like, oh, my movie did bad because this person didn't want me to do this, so I'm gonna release my version.
Yeah.
If it's already done, why not release it now? You know?
Yeah,
probably.
Well, if you're not gonna stick to the rule and make a good movie, when
you're just screwing the company.
Yeah,
didn't he say that people watch? Didn't he say that people watch Rebel Moon more than Barbie?
No,
which I doubt.
That did not. No way. That was. Did he really say that? Because if he said that, that is cap.
Yeah.
it's very.
Isn't
Yeah,
Barbie winning
yeah.
like multiple Oscars this year?
yeah.
I
Or
mean, like over
Barbie
$1
did
billion.
or something? Yeah,
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 Rebel Moon's at like Rotten Tomato type of
Like
level.
20.
yeah. It,
Yeah,
dude, it was the only movie that everyone was talking about when Barbie came out. No one was talking about
yep,
Rebel Moon.
yep.
Everybody's talking about Ken. I'm just Ken.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah, that was an
Barbieheimer.
interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting
Week.
era of the movies. Barbie and Oppenheimer being released at the same time. Which I feel like
Yeah,
it'll be like that, but for the superhero nerds for Superman and Fantastic Four. I think that's what it'll be like again.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for
Fantastic.
both of those movies.
Yeah, both of them are gonna be crazy. We gotta look at crypto. Well, not in the suit, but the dog.
It's not
That's
crypto.
not crypto. That's not crypto.
It's
That's
not
not
crypto.
crypto.
No.
Oh, that's
No.
not
No,
crypto.
no,
Huh?
no,
Oh,
no,
Yeah,
that's not
it's just a
crypto.
I
dog.
thought
It's just
crypto
a
was
Like a
yeah,
show.
yeah,
just a dog.
yeah, crypto's gonna be in the movie, but that's not crypto.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Crypto, yeah, that was just like a cast member's dog. Because they're
Yeah.
still filming in the Fortress of Solitude area right now.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, no.
So one thing Zack Snyder didn't have.
Yeah,
Literally.
literally. Well, along with a
I
lot
mean,
of things for Superman,
Yeah.
but
I guess you would consider it.
no,
But like that's the one thing you need though. That's like
no.
the one thing you need.
His
Is that
Fortress of
heavy?
Solitude was not a Fortress of Solitude. It was his
Yeah.
crashed
It is a ship.
spaceship in the snow. Really?
Yeah.
No.
And then that you need that heavy key.
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
gonna be a full blown ice castle basically
Hell
for
yeah, dude.
Superman
Mhm.
and the DCU. 100%.
I'm
Speaking of
so
the
excited.
DCU, Karen Gillan says she's interested in playing Poison Ivy and James Gunn DCU. She also wants to portray the relationship between Ivy and Harley in live action.
I would
I-
I would like to see that.
We've
be
heard that he's casting people from the Guardians movies. So
Come on now. She wants
Yeah.
to do it. Do it. You guys are friends.
Yeah.
Do it.
yeah, and she's
as
a
well.
good actress. She's
I hope
yeah?
they keep Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn because she did really good.
they're
but I
not.
don't
There's no
think they-
way. There's no way.
No.
I'm pretty sure she discussed her like she wants to pass
She
the
hasn't
torch or
gone.
something.
Oh yeah.
I think she said something like that. Like she wants someone else to take the stage for Harley. Because that would also be very confusing for some people.
And
Because they'd be
As
watching Birds of Prey or they'd be watching the Snyder
Like,
Cut
let's watch.
and be like, oh, or the Snyder Universe, and be like, oh, so
Yeah.
this is still a part of no. So
Yeah, no.
we'll see. I don't really know who I'd want for Harley. The one girl that I did want for Harley,
Ooh.
she's like assaulted someone recently or assaulted a cast member or something, kicked him in the face or
want-
something.
I want Mia Goth.
Think that's who it was.
Mia Goth would be crazy.
I'm pretty sure she's no longer gonna be an actress because she assaulted a cast member though.
Did she?
Who would?
Yeah, I think she kicked him in the face or something.
What
Oh.
projects has she been in?
She's been in like scary movies.
Mm,
Is it Mia Goth? I don't think it's Mia Goth.
It is.
Media Goth?
Oh yeah.
Goth allegedly kicked the background actor in the head on purpose during a take and then proceeded to bully him afterwards. The background actor is seeking at least $500,000 in damages for battery and wrongful termination after being fired from the set. Damn.
Oh.
The unnamed
Yeah.
actor was required to wear a robe and be entirely covered in fake blood while he laid on the ground to play dead for hours, enduring ants and mosquitoes per the suit. Oof. Goth, who plays the serial killer Maxine, was supposed to run past the actor, stepped over him, and looked back at him before running again. However, the actor claimed Goth nearly stepped on him and was warned to be careful. After the warning, Goth allegedly intentionally kicked him in the head the next take, causing him to suffer from a concussion. Per the suit, no medical assistance was provided on set following the alleged incident. Goth later approached the actor in the bathroom, taunted, mocked, and belittled him while threatening him if he took action against her or the film.
That's crazy. Oh, she was
Dang.
supposed to be on Blade as well.
Was she?
Yeah, she was. She was. I think the
She's
villain.
supposed to be on Blade, yeah.
Oh,
The villain.
snap. Okay. So that's probably not happening anymore.
He should have been the
Great.
Killer Quinn though. Honestly. Should have
Yeah.
been so good.
I don't know who my Harley Quinn fan cast would be, honestly.
I
I
would.
don't know.
I have to. I have to rethink that now. 'Cause
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
was
Like,
my
she was my
one.
number one, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just go
'Cause
on
that one
Google
clip
and
in
see
that
what
one movie
someone's.
was so crazy. I was like, that's literally Harley, but no, it's not.
Someone said Love from You. Have you seen You?
Yeah,
Love
yeah, I
Quinn.
can see it.
I could see that. Um.
Oh, uh,
Oh yeah, no, Never Cook Again. What the fuck?
Ryan Reynolds is like the first actor to produce and write an MCU movie.
That's sick.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, for Deadpool 3, right?
Yeah,
That's very cool.
it's cool.
It's very cool. Take that, Tekken Team.